Dear friends, we are gathered here to mourn the demise of science, a devastating loss that will reverberate in the daily lives of Canadians for years to come. Today, with great sadness, I reflect upon the passing of Canada's Experimental Lakes area, a decorated soldier who lost the battle to fight to protect Canada's fresh waters, its lakes, its fish. On May 17th, the Experimental Lakes was found guilty of innovative, cost-effective scientific research. Its punishment, a death penalty by the Harper government. The lakes sit nervously on death row, marked for execution at the age of 44. Born in the 60s, during a decade of hope, the Experimental Lakes became an explorer, discovering important connections between the activities of people and the rest of nature's living web. It was spawned by a forward-thinking government who recognized the value of science-based evidence to find solutions to its problems. The Experimental Lakes propelled Canada to the very forefront of aquatic science. Its 58 small lakes, laced across northwestern Ontario, offered a living laboratory to study unlike any other in the world. The best scientists from around the world flocked to these Canadian lakes to ask questions that could not be asked elsewhere. Its first mission in life was to study a dying Lake Erie. The lakes led us to understand that the phosphorus making our laundry white was also clogging waterways with algae soup. The evidence led detergent makers to change their formulas, and our lakes recovered. At age 8, the Experimental Lakes tackled a new problem. They uncovered that acid rain from burning coal was killing the base of aquatic food webs. Again, evidence led to changes in air pollution regulations, and our lakes recovered. As a young adult, the Experimental Lakes got down to work with hydroelectric utilities to teach them how to design better reservoirs. In the years to follow, the lakes discovered that hormones in sewage feminize male fish, that mercury emitted from smokestacks accumulates in fish as a human neurotoxin. Now, on the verge of its untimely death, the Experimental Lakes are grappling with unresolved problems, such as how climate change alters lakes and how synthetic nanoparticles put on our clothes to kill bacteria may be a new threat. The lakes may have answered these questions in time to prevent great human and environmental suffering, as well as economic hardship. But alas, the lakes are marked for death. Today, we mourn the Experimental Lakes, but moreover, we mourn the blindfold of ignorance imposed upon our once great country.